Hello friends. The idea of secret societies has long piqued our interest. Partly because the mystery surrounding them is hard to resist, and partly because the theories of world domination, secret power, and knowledge appeal to our human psyche. Secret groups are not in short supply. The Illuminati is the most prominent today, as you may be aware, thanks to Dan Brown's Angels and Demons. However, there was another secret society that was founded by Ashoka the Great of the Maurya dynasty in 270 BC, long before the Illuminati, and it is rarely talked about. This society, known as the Nine Unknown Men or the Unknown Nine, almost surpasses the mystery associated with the Illuminati. According to legend, once a powerful and ruthless king, Ashoka, witnessed a dramatic transformation and change of heart after the ensuing massacre on the battlefield of the Kalinga War. He realized that the only true conquest for a king was not the conquest of cities, but the conquest of the hearts of men through the laws of duty and piety. His embrace of Buddhism led him to realize the damage that would befall the world if the power he had gained in his less peaceful days fell into the wrong hands. Thus, a secret society of 9 unknown men was born. H.G. Wells wrote in his book, Outline of World History. Among the tens of thousands of names of monarchs accumulated in the historical files, the name of Ashoka shines almost alone like a star. So, is the story of the 9 unknown men true? In fact, during the time of Chandragupta Maurya, Greek was the center of philosophical learning. Chanakya himself went there to study. Upon returning to India, Chanakya discovered that there was more to politics than just philosophy. In addition to philosophy, there were tantric practices that included magic, alchemy, astrology, and science. These practices were used in both war and politics. Chanakya believed that all scientists should be protected by the king and allowed to conduct their experiments without fear of reprisal. Nalanda University was established with the idea of gathering all the scholars under one roof to access their knowledge. The power of Magad would grow because of their knowledge. However, there was concern that this knowledge could fall into the hands of the enemy. In the event of a crisis, the Maurya dynasty, led by Ashoka, hired 9 unknown men to track down all scholars and collect their written works. To prevent corruption or harm from enemies, these individuals were kept anonymous. The goal was to safeguard knowledge from falling into enemy hands. Subsequently, each of these 9 individuals was recruited by their descendants, independently, to preserve the knowledge of their ancestors. The 9 men were tasked with developing, maintaining, and preventing confidential information from falling into the wrong hands. They were also responsible for safeguarding a book of knowledge that was said to contain the highest secrets of anti-gravity and time travel. This knowledge had the potential to either evolve and develop humanity or destroy mankind, depending on who possessed it. The world first learned of the existence of the 9 unknowns in 1923, when Talbot Mundy published his book 9 Unknowns. Mundy, a former member of the British police force who served in India for 25 years, wrote that each of the 9 members had a book that they constantly updated with detailed descriptions of a particular scientific topic. He also explained that the 9 unknowns rarely revealed themselves to the sages of the world, only doing so when it was necessary to share their knowledge for the greater good of humanity. With this in mind, there was also the belief that Indian scientists Jagadish Chandra Bose and Vikram Sarabhai, who were staunch believers in the secret society, were actually members of the society. Deciphering 9 books. The first book dealt with propaganda and psychological warfare tactics, basically teaching how to form public opinion. According to Mundy, the most dangerous of all sciences is shaping and changing the minds of the masses simply because anyone can gain control over the whole world. The second book was about physiology, which explains how to kill a person just by touch. This is known as the death touch, a concept that teaches how you can change a person's pulse with a simple touch and kill them in the process. The martial art of judo is probably a further development of the research in the second book. The third book dealt with biotechnology and microbiology. Some say that the cholera vaccine came from the information recorded in this book. The fourth book focused on alchemy and the transmutation of metals. The fifth book talked about communication with both terrestrial and extraterrestrial beings, which proves the fact that the 9 unknown men believed in the presence of aliens. The sixth book contained the secrets of gravity and explained the concept of Vamanika Shastra, the art of building Vimanas, airships, often referred to as ancient UFOs. The seventh book contained themes of the universe and cosmogony, which included the mystery of time travel. The eighth book is believed to be about light, explaining how the speed of light can be controlled and thus used as a weapon. The ninth and last book dealt with sociology, including the rules of development of societies and also the prediction of their collapse. History has proven that the idea behind secret societies like this has always been to preserve knowledge. Of course, since the idea of seeing is believing seems to resonate most with our generation, these legends are as good as myths. There is no evidence that the Society of 9 Men of Ashoka still exists today. However, there are some people who believe that the society is still active and that it is involved in a variety of activities, including the funding of scientific research and the promotion of social justice. The whereabouts of the books of the 9 Men of Ashoka are unknown. Some people believe that the books are hidden in a secret location, while others believe that they have been destroyed. That's all for today, friends. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing historical revelations. Until next time, stay curious. Thank you.